Brandi has been at UMC for almost 5 months now. She came to UMC and joined the resource pool as a CNA. As a CNA in the resource pool, Brandi floats through all the different units in the hospital, from the med-surg to the ICU to the emergency center. Brandi was chosen to be Employee of the Month for showing compassion to a family who experienced an accident and came to the emergency room.
There was a family of 4 that came in the trauma this particular day, and the charge nurses were looking for extra staff to help out. So they kind of just pulled me in and said, just jump in there and help out wherever you're needed. And I said, I've never worked a trauma. Ask somebody else. And they said, no, go in there. And I said, I'm going to get yelled at. What's wrong with y'all? And they all just laughed, and they're like, no, at this point, just go in there, be an extra set of hands. You'll do fine. Family of 4 came in. They were driving home, and they happened to flip over. They were all airlifted. On the way to transport one of them, I realized that the daughter didn't have any clothes or any belongings. Everything was lost in the wreck. She had lost all of her clothes for back to school, and so she looked like my daughter, and so I went from being a nurse tech to mom mode. And it really tugged at my heart. You know, I put myself in that situation. What if that was my kids? What if I needed and I couldn't get to them, or they couldn't get a hold of me? And I went home that day and I prayed about it. And my husband could tell I was distraught when I got home, and I had cried the whole day just because everything that had happened. And I went out and did what I needed to do, what God put in my heart to do. And so the next day I went back and I had clothes for her to start back to school when she was able, and clothes to be there in the hospital, and things that she could play and do while she was there. In the Bible it says, do unto others you would want them to have done unto you. So I would want somebody to be there for my kids one day if I couldn't be there for them. So my mom heart just jumped in.
Brandi's an awesome coworker. You can tell by the manage-ups that I receive from her that she is a team player, always willing to jump in and help, even if she's not asked. She sees the jobs that need to be done, and she does them. She takes great care of her patients. She's very compassionate, and her teammates love working with her. Teamwork is one of the major things that I love about UMC. Is it's not just me, I, him, she. You know, it's not just one person. Everybody jumps together and they help out where they can. It's been amazing, and I've learned so much just from working there in the last 5 months. God has put it in my life to be there for people, and I feel like when you do so, you're being a servant not only to God but to other people as well. And so service is our passion. It's something that I really enjoy. I don't do nursing, or I'm not into nursing for the paycheck. I'm not in it for any other reason but just to show my compassion towards people, and I love doing my job.